This just happened a few minutes ago, and it was a long time in the waiting. Many fans were wondering where Nike has been with any Caitlin Clark merchandise whatsoever, and now for the moment many people have been waiting for. Caitlin Clark has dropped her signature logo for her product line.
And here's what you got, folks. The CC, as it unveiled and Nike showed us, it showed us that they're prepared to pursue the $1 billion revenue that Caitlin Clark is going to bring to Nike.
Nike's website crashed, and the reason was Caitlin Clark. That night will go down as the moment Nike servers couldn't handle her rising star power. The instant her navy and yellow logo shirt went live at midnight, chaos erupted. What unfolded afterward was unlike anything the sports world had ever witnessed.
According to Nike, the shirt is available, but it's not available just yet.
We're talking complete digital breakdowns, servers melting, bots overwhelming the system, resellers flipping shirts for thousands of dollars within minutes, and sales numbers that made even Air Jordan drops look small. This is the story of how a $40 t-shirt became the most in-demand piece of sports merchandise ever, with Nike executives already calling it the biggest launch in company history.
We're live on WNIK, and as usual, we're talking about Caitlin Clark.
Millions of fans were locked in on Nike.com, credit cards in hand, waiting for the release. The second midnight struck, Caitlin Clark's logo tee appeared, and within moments, Nike's servers collapsed under the stampede.
Imagine it's going to get sold out lickety-split. Caitlin Clark was first signed to Nike in April of 2024, so it took about a year and a half or so.
The traffic spike was so enormous that even Nike's $1 billion system couldn't withstand the load. Everything buckled, screens filled with error messages. Shoppers were kicked out mid-checkout, and the Nike app crashed right alongside the main site. Inside headquarters, IT teams were thrown into a full-blown crisis mode.
Features interlocking Cs. Her mark is emblematic of ever-expanding range on the court.
Now let's look at the numbers. Insiders revealed that in the first 60 seconds, Nike.com pulled in more than 10 million page views, more than most websites get in a year. Before the system went down, Nike processed over 500,000 orders in that first hour alone. With tees priced at $40 for adults and $35 for kids, that came to nearly $20 million in sales, gone in just 60 minutes. And that was only the portion that went through before the crash.
Feels good. Got the pants, got the charms, necklace, zipper, everything.
6. To put it into perspective, when LeBron's first Nike sneaker dropped, it took a full week to reach numbers like this. Even Jordan retros usually cap at around 100,000 pairs in a day, yet Caitlin Clark's shirt surpassed signature sneaker sales in just one night. Everyday fans were stuck staring at error screens, while resellers with bots and multiple accounts scooped up hundreds of tees in hours.
Clark, that logo's okay. I would buy one of our shirts. I don't care about Indiana Fever or the WNBA that much, nor do I watch games, but it's a pretty cool logo. What do you think?
Minutes after launch, Clark's shirt was listed on StockX, eBay, and GRA for $200, $300, even up to $500. That's a markup of over 1,200%. One reseller, going by the name Sneaker King 23, reportedly made $50,000 in profit that night on these tees alone. The resale market went wild. StockX confirmed it had more transactions in the first 24 hours for Clark's tee than for any other non-sneaker product in its entire history. Bigger than Supreme, bigger than Travis Scott's merch. Nothing compared. And it wasn't just an American craze, it spread worldwide. When the drop reached Europe at 6:10 a.m. local time, the same chaos unfolded, with Nike servers overseas crashing again. In Asia, where Caitlin Clark's following is huge, the frenzy escalated even further. On Chinese resale platforms, shirts were reselling for over 3,000 yen, more than $400 in US dollars. Meanwhile, in Tokyo, fans camped overnight outside Nike stores, desperate to grab one.
It's really unique, I think it's very creative for Caitlin Clark to come up with something like this. I just enjoy all of it, it's like aura.
We love it! It's simple, yet it speaks a lot.
I love it so much.
In Australia, Canada, Mexico, everywhere, it was the same story: instant sellouts. Demand was so overwhelming that Nike's global logistics team reportedly worked non-stop around the clock, pulling endless shifts just to keep up with the avalanche of orders.
This is interesting because when I looked at it, it had an international presence, the CC. And you look at it, are we talking about Coach? Are we talking about Louis Vuitton? Are we talking about Gucci? The CC is a global international brand that will don on top products all throughout the world.
And here's what Nike didn't expect. They thought they had prepared. Sources said the brand released 2 million shirts for the first wave, far more than most Jordan launches, but that didn't come close to meeting demand. Within 3 hours, everything was sold out. Factories in Vietnam and Indonesia were immediately thrown into overtime with workers called in for emergency shifts. Nike rushed an additional 5 million units into production. Shipping companies were paid triple their usual rates to prioritize Clark's merchandise, with FedEx and UPS trucks stacked floor to ceiling with nothing but her tees. The supply chain was in total disarray. At headquarters, Nike executives held emergency meetings at 3:09 a.m. with the CEO woken up for updates. This wasn't just a product release, it was a phenomenon no one foresaw. The marketing team scrambled to capitalize on the wave, while social media staff worked endlessly to calm angry fans who missed out. Customer service wait times hit 5 hours. And yet, here was the twist. Nike's stock price soared, jumping 8% in pre-market trading the following morning. Investors saw the frenzy as gold. Wall Street analysts upgraded Nike's outlook, all thanks to one t-shirt. Meanwhile, X, Twitter, whatever you call it, exploded. Caitlin Clark Nike became the #1 trending topic worldwide. Not just in sports, not just in the US, #1 across the entire planet.
I mean, you know, there's very few people who get the opportunity to say that they have a logo and to make the impact that she makes, not just, I think, in the sport, but globally, just by being who she is. She's a connector. She brings people together, and you know, I think for us to be a part of that, and whether it's, you know, as simple as being able to celebrate all of these things with her, or you know, as much as walking out into the arena and seeing the whiteout on the chairs out there, it's really cool, and it's really special to. And shoot, I'm talking about it right now, and just feeling the intense gratitude for me personally, being in women's basketball, to be able to be a part of this moment and to celebrate with.
But on TikTok, clips of fans desperately trying to score the shirt racked up hundreds of millions of views. One viral video of a girl crying because she missed outgained over 50 million views on its own. Influencers were offering $1,000 just to get a single tee for content. Instagram was flooded with posts from the lucky ones who secured one, while celebrities jumped online to complain they couldn't. Drake reportedly had his team buy 100 shirts from resellers. Meanwhile, Nike's rivals were in panic mode. Adidas executives reportedly held emergency meetings, scrambling to figure out how they let this happen. Under Armour's stock dipped 3% that same day. Reebok, despite featuring Angel Reese, was stunned as Clark's tee generated more buzz than their entire sneaker lines. Puma leadership demanded answers on why Breanna Stewart's products weren't catching fire like this. Across the sports world, the same question echoed: how did Nike turn a plain t-shirt into a cultural earthquake? The answer was Caitlin Clark. Celebrity reaction proved it. LeBron James posted himself wearing the shirt with the caption, "Respect greatness." That single post hit 5 million likes in just 1 hour.
That's our logo, man. Signature unveil, man. Shout out to CC.
I like that one.
You rolling with it?
I'm rolling, bro.
All right, man. Her shoe is supposed
to... What was this commercial?
Taylor Swift showed up at a Chiefs game wearing Caitlin Clark's logo tee under her jacket, and that single appearance nearly broke the internet. Swifties and Clark fans united, sending searches for the shirt skyrocketing more than 2,000% overnight. Even Michael Jordan reportedly called Nike executives to congratulate them. And when MJ acknowledges your sales, you know you've created something iconic. But the real insanity came on October 1st. When the full Clark collection dropped, September looked like nothing more than a warm-up. Nike had to implement a lottery system just to keep things semi-fair.